Justice Stephen Kavuma was appointed in acting capacity as Chief Justice in mid-2013 to replace Benjamin Odoki. Justice Kavuma, however, sees nothing wrong with the situation.
But I want to assure all Ugandans there is no calamity in the judiciary. It is functioning. I am not claiming to be substantive Chief Justice. I'm not claiming to be substantive Deputy Chief Justice.
A source told NTV that Peter Kabatsi and Yorokamo Bamwine, the principal judge, were recommended for Chief Justice to the President last year by the Judicial Service Commission. Meanwhile, Kavuma, Ngonda Ntende and Esther Mayambala were for Deputy Chief Justice. So, with such high-profile figures, why is the President dithering? Politics and conflict of interest could be at play, as Advocate Nicholas Opio explains.
Many, if not most of the names submitted to him were people from the same region, and the President thought, in his own wisdom, that wouldn't augur well with the politics of this country, but also with alignment of the judiciary. So the President was unsure about judges who are independent-minded, judges who were not willing to play to the politics, but were hell-bent on playing the law. And for that reason, he didn't want to appoint Justice Bart Katurebe as Chief Justice of this country.
Because of this dilemma, Opio and most members of the Uganda Law Society boycotted the opening of the new law year 2015 at the High Court, which Kavuma presided over.
If you don't have somebody who is in charge of the institution, properly or lawfully in charge of the institution, then you develop malaise. You know, perhaps nobody can answer to another, perhaps nobody can put others, you know, on the spot if nothing is being done.
For one to be an acting Chief Justice, you require an instrument of appointment. He doesn't have any of that. So he's not the acting Chief Justice or the acting Chief Justice. He needs to stop masquerading and holding out as the acting Deputy Chief Justice or the acting Chief Justice.
But amidst the heat, Justice Kavuma insists that since he was legally appointed, he won't be deterred.
If there is no Chief Justice, Stephen Kavuma, who is the acting Deputy Justice, is commanded by the law to carry out the functions, especially the administrative functions of the Chief Justice. That is exactly what I am doing. I'm not about to be intimidated from doing it.
Only about 38 lawyers, mainly allied to the government, attended the event. Earlier at the function, Justice Kavuma called for at least 2% allocation in the budget for the judiciary. The institution wants 130 billion shillings a year from the current 58 billion shillings. He highlighted some of the achievements and future plans, including a magistrate for each district and expediting the handling of cases. But with the confusion over his position, he could be keeping an ear at State House to know if he will be the one to implement the programs. Moses Sakena, NTV.